Just so you know, I'm leaving at about 10:45 this morning.
Okay. Thomas, is that a similar time for you? Or...
Yeah, roughly, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be a little up in the air, but in that range.
Okay, sweet. Then without further ado, we should get into it swiftly.
Yep.
Last we left, oh, the Balinov fight. What a gem. I love that monster. Been able to run it for a very, very long time. Trudging through the caverns of the Underdark, uh, conversing along the way, you all were met with what seemed to be your deepest desires fulfillment. It was unclear exactly what that meant at the time, but you knew it was close. You knew something was on the horizon, and you found yourselves in a bar. A nice cozy one, a little greasy, but cozy nonetheless. There was a scuffle with the people in the bar. Might not have been super people in a conventional sense. One of them was a horrible tentacle monster with a gigantic, nasty mouth and little crawlers on the top of its head that like affix it to the ceiling and or floor. Coming out of that fight, you find yourselves somewhat worn and weary on in the middle of what used to be a bar. What is up right now?
Was this? I assume this is. There's only one session since we fought those bird-headed hook things in the.
Yeah, we cooked them.
That's what I'm talking about.
I assume there was no resting between that and this. Okay.
Nope.
Well, I didn't participate in the last thing, but I'm just going to leave my. Yeah. All right. Great.
What are we doing?
Chilling.
I don't know what's going on, so.
Yeah, so, Volton, for your context, there was a group of mind flayers, and I think it's still, the picture is still in the chat of, yeah, the Valvanov. This horrible, like,
Oh, it's a little puppy.
yeah. The tiny tentacle monster.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what it did was it lured you in with a sort of telepathic promise of your wildest dreams fulfillment, the thing you want most in the world. You just kind of got the impression that that was ahead, and then it tried to kill you,
We almost died.
as things do in the
Oh. It was right.
Underdark.
Here. Yeah, if you were there, you would have known immediately.
Yes.
Finally.
Oh. So that and a couple of mind flayers in a bar. It wasn't a bar. It looked like a bar for a while. Now it isn't.
So it was a bar, but it is
Yeah.
no longer.
It looked like a bar. It appeared to be. And now it looks like the Underdark.
Oh, so it's not like it got destroyed. It was like an illusion that.
The illusion of a bar. It was illusion of the bar, but like the head of the bar was a tree stump that was tipped over. The bar stools were lumps of of
see.
like toadstools. The drinks themselves were wooden cups with like vomit inside of it.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Just ours.
So, as Kurt, as we're kind of like recovering from the situation, Curse kind of just leans over the bar that is now his dump, and simply goes, just, where to next? We need to keep on going, right? Or are we staying for a little bit of a rest?
Does this seem like a place we can rest?
Well, we...
Seems to be. I assume this giant tree stump has one entrance in and out.
Well, it's just a tree stump, but you can't go inside of it, but...
Oh, I thought like. All right, I thought we like.
Not
went-
like the tree stump was like looked like a piece of furniture in our minds.
So it's an open air bar.
Yeah.
That's not a bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
open air cave bar.
You really got to get the aesthetics down here.
Yeah.
And figure out where we
Um,
are.
What are, yeah.
Well,
I mean, there's one reason I thought that we just cleared out this area so it's safer, but also like unsure if there's anything else. If it was just like this one room pack of mind flayers or not. Just to kind of give some context for you, Blake.
I think that might be right, in that these were probably the most dangerous things around. Us having killed them makes us the most dangerous things around. Therefore, there's probably nothing in the immediate vicinity that we need to be significantly worried about. I would feel comfortable taking at least a short rest.
What about a long one?
I would do that too, but
Little guy's like, I gotta do my prayers. Gabriel's like, I want to do.
how long
I
have
wanna
we been
do-
down here? Like,
Yeah,
how...
what time of day is this?
Oh.
I look at my watch.
Yeah, you've been walking the Underdark 3 days now. You've been like trudging around.
Oh, without rest?
Well, no. You've taken too long rest
Okay.
up in the Underdark.
Is it time of day for like another one, or is it like 4 o'clock?
It
in
is
the afternoon?
almost impossible to tell in the Underdark.
Well, I'm willing to bet it's dark out, so
I
touch
wanna
any
do
time
night
you want.
prayer. I say let's do night prayer and then go to bed.
I will be doing
The
that.
girl there painting my nails.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Now blocking sign up to the altar.
No, yeah,
Hey, yo.
Feed my lamb.
and Brenda Stepchak's here.
Hey guys.
Hello.
We're at it. We're at it. Was that?
I was singing Tristan's song. Send my sheep.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
All the boys.
Hello, hello.
What's up? Is this D&D? Yeah, this is D&D Scott. But I'm at a hotel eating breakfast.
Cool.
Come on.
So I wanted to say hi. I might hop on in a little bit. We'll see.
You look good today.
You look better.
Looking cute.
Oh, it's gonna tell Dan to do it.
Got him.
What in the world just happened?
Dang.
Alright. Or
I
we...
would like to put a vote for doing a long rest right now and just resetting.
I mean, you guys can...
I guess is there anyone in opposition to that?
I mean, this, if we want to, we could go a little bit further, and, like, I could scout it out just a little bit further, see what's up ahead.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Seems like we're in agreement for a long rest.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
just said
Dalton
that
falls out
last
of his
one kind of
T-pose
hit
and
hard.
lays horizontally on the ground and falls asleep immediately.
Are you sure?
Not even exhaustion. It's just old age and disease.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take an hour before falling asleep and actually cast Temple of the Gods because it's a cool spell.
Darn
But
right.
um,
Do it.
yeah, we're basically gonna be recreating I mentioned this last session, but in St. Paul's Cathedral in Rome, there's a chapel to Saint Stephen. We're gonna recreate for the temple.
Come on.
Yeah.
What is that?
So
What does that like look like when you? Is it just like a pier or like?
it's
Is
kind
it,
of just like a radiant, like I don't know how to describe the spell is kind of funky.
I think probably you just describe it.
Yeah. 1 second. Um,
They can probably tell that it's like a magical construct, but nonetheless,
yeah.
it is tangible, real in a sense.
You
I'm
like,
actually not
yeah.
sure what the spell is, because I don't check my players' spells.
It's weird, dude. And so basically, it's made from an opaque magical force that extends into the ethereal plane. Got it. Anyways, I'm just gonna it's gonna be essentially kind of a recreation of that, plus just happens to have a little extension where some cots are.
Come on. Yeah, I'm
But-
sleeping in there. Come on.
You're here.
Yeah, I go sleep. I pray and I don't actually fall horizontal where I am.
But it also, I choose like aberration as the creature type that like can it has to make a saving throw to try to enter.
Yeah.
If it
What?
fails, it literally just can't come in.
That's huge.
As you're casting it, you'll see Curse. He is working on he has both of his Bibles out. So he has his Old Testament Bible and his full Bible out, and he's literally his full Bible is opened up to one of the Gospels, and the Old Testament book is based off of where the book it's open to, probably late Genesis, early Exodus, probably late Exodus, and he's looking at the two books and comparing them and seeing he's notating the comparisons in wording. He notices that things are happening in the Old Testament books that strangely sound extremely similar to what's happening or what's resolved in the New Testament. He doesn't understand why, but he's getting that parallel. And he'll do that for about a half hour, 45 minutes, and then huh?
He
finally learned to read.
He knows how to read. So after a little while, he will he'll close the books and getting ready for bed, and kind of remember that he has a friend that he needs to check up on. He wants his friends to know too, but he doesn't know how to invite everyone in. So Curse will grab the Hag Eye and just say to the eye, "Look, I don't know how this works, but while we're sleeping, can we bring myself and my friends into your shop by chance?"
The eye does not respond.
Fair enough. Curse doesn't know how this thing works. And then we'll just give up and go to bed.
Okay. who do you will to bring along into the shop?
We'll bring everyone.
Okay.
We'll
I'll
bring
give some
everyone.
big context here, guys.
No.
Hey, you're just matching what your character is. So I guess go ahead,
Yeah,
Tom.
I don't want to know. I
Is
just
your
want to
knight
know.
still, is your knight still alive?
Yes, yeah. There's a knight hanging around. Yep.
Okay.
I don't think I'll bring her though. I think I'll bring everyone but her.
Oh, good.
He needs a knight of her own, bro.
Yeah, if only you had a choice. The well,
What did he do with Dan?
all of you,
There he is.
it's the same person. I don't know what you're talking about. All of you suddenly find yourselves amidst stacked, high, cluttered shelves. They're full of everything. There are potions with all kinds of things in them. Things that seem like magical components, but you can't imagine to what kind of spell. There are belts and bracers and bracelets and swords and all kinds of things. Knickknacks that just line tall, tall shelves. You could not possibly look through this whole play. It would take years. And at the far end, you see a little desk, like a clerk's, and behind it, an ancient woman with a look in her eye that is pleased and sort of excited for what's about to happen right now.
I would like to go for the Catholic section.
Well, when people start coming
Thomas is confused.
Yes, sorry, I had to step away for a second. Are we at the weird dream place?
Yeah.
The other thing, just wanted to note, outside of my temple, I'm posting 2 spirit guardians.
Ooh.
They're Mary and Joseph.
And Gabriel obviously whenever Gabriel long rests, Spirit Guardian appears there, or Guardian of Faith, I think it's called, appears there as well.
Or yeah, Guardian of Faith.
Very cool. So when people appear, of course, Curse is like, okay, yes, it worked. Okay. And
Katya
then...
is beside you.
Hmm?
Katya is there as well.
Is Ark here with us when we can't, like...
Yeah, absolutely.
My sword is definitely out. Like, I'm not, like, about to swing, but it's definitely in my hand.
Yep.
Out of the
And
scabbard.
Curse goes, okay, so Volton, the thing that I was talking about her, this is where I found her. Can I pull out the eye?
It is not in your pocket. You like pull it out and
Nothing's there.
Like there's no eye in it. It's just like.
Okay.
We're in the eye.
So the eye that I got, the owner is the woman over there. So she has a lot of magical items. She likes to do biddings. She likes to not biddings, but she likes to make trades. I wanted to show you because I have no idea what's going on, and please help me. and then like you'll see Curse kind of like go from this like scared, terrified look to nice and straight, a smile on my face, turn around and walk promptly forward. Hi.
It's so good to see you.
I
Can I cast
did
spells in this?
No, well, You know I love to entertain. It is good to see all of you. How are you?
Well, at the moment we are resting in the Underdark. I think. Yeah, this is weird. Anyways,
And you have met Katya.
yes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
First, I might ask a question.
Yes.
What is your name, madam?
Oh, I am Baba Mishka.
Baba Mishka.
Yes.
What is the source of your power?
I don't know if there is an answer to that. I think
Seems to me, I'll point my thumb over my shoulder at Katya. You created life. You created something from nothing.
I could not.
And where did
That-
she come from?
Well, she came from. She manifests images of a deck of tarot cards. Was created by a powerful well of magic. I did not make it. I don't make anything, Diddy. I just play with what I find, yes?
So you are not actually the source of this power. It is something you merely...
Mm, yes. Yes. I just find things, Diddy, and I show them to people. I give them to people.
So, yeah, this is the place. Be careful. The prices may be steep. If you want to look around. I mean, she's a good person. I think. I hope.
Oh, thank
Is she
you.
good?
Yeah. She, gives you that little tug on the arm.
Can I
You're-
insight check her on knowing where the
Oh,
power
yeah,
on...
absolutely.
I don't... I think that what you said is right. What do I know? What do I know?
Well, on a one. You.
Excuse me,
you're
I believe that's a 2 with my wisdom modifier.
Okay. We'll on a 2 then. I don't.
A 3! Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Got him.
Taking it up on me. It's you see no reason for her to be dishonest about that. If she had the power to create life, she could you're. She doesn't have to worry about any of you or what you would do about it. you know.
The theological implications of this are fascinating to say the least.
I was just given the eyeball and she came up. And then I picked a card and then the Katya showed up. So
Okay, so how'd you get Katya?
I drew a card.
Katya is
cards?
standing in stunned silence.
And then Curse looks at Katya and goes,
An existential crisis.
Curse walks up to Katya and just this is gonna be so much easier. And Curse will look into her eyes.
Aw.
Woof.
I know what's going on right now.
And then wait.
Cat.
Okay, this isn't a spell, Tom. because I'm not casting anything. I don't know if it works.
So sorry.
Darn, I can't cast suggestion. I attempt to make my eyes swirl. Doesn't work.
No.
Darn.
You gotta kill her then.
So, realizing that the swirls are not big there, Curse is just gonna look at her and go. That's a better. That's what happens. Yeah, Curse will just like. Ugh, and then turn.
My lord, if I may comment,
Yes, please.
don't just roll your eyes and look away from me when, like, how? Yours, so maybe she turns to Baba Mishka. What are we saying exactly about how I came to be? And Baba Mishka smiles a fecal matter eating grin, and and turns to Curse. What are we saying?
What?
Katya looks to you, Curse, and says, "My lord." How we're talking about how I came to be.
Yes, I don't know if I don't know. So the reason, so I'll be honest here. The reason why you came here is because I drew a card. Now, I do not know where you came from. I don't know, like, have no relation with you other than the card. Wait.
You said you drew a card. That's not like when you are, in the midst of a fray. You draw a card, and like, I must have more information. What card?
Why did you?
Baba Mishka is glowing right now.
Katya, why don't you find out for yourself?
How would I find out?
I'll just point at the deck of cards.
There is no deck of cards out.
Dang it! All right, never mind. I didn't say any of that then.
Curse will. Look, your timeline is who you are, to my knowledge. Starting backwards, you helped me a lot. You are, for lack of a better word, loyal unconditionally to me. The reason why that is this lovely woman behind you. She offered a deck of cards, physical playing cards with special symbols on the face, and I pulled one.
You went to Volkswagen and became my charge. That's what happened?
Yeah.
Guys,
Yes.
I need to.
Pretty much.
Someone needs to start making memes of the moment you realize your whole existence came from someone drawing a card. I don't know where that meme looks like, but I want to see it. So start brainstorming, boys.
Fascinating.
Excuse me.
Look, I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you are part of this group. You have done a lot of help for us. You've done a lot of help for me. But
I'm in love with you.
not that I know anything. Like, not that I. Not that, like. Was saying it very strictly and very straight. I don't know who you are before playing that card. So, yes.
Okay.
I apologize if that's something that this is a little far-fetched in your mind, but I'm just saying what it is.
None of that matters. I am a knight and you are my charge.
Aww.
Such honor.
That is what is, and I will refrain for the moment from concerning myself with things which might be.
Are they having a fight?
Not kind of.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
That is
This is not a kind of any shop I have seen.
It is not, because right now you, as I understand it, correct me if I'm wrong, we're sleeping right now, and this is her space, this is her world. You cannot go outside of this space.
The plane of dreams.
So
But if I could wake up.
you surely could try. I don't know if it would work. To be fair, you'd have to talk to her.
I don't think it will work.
Okay. Okay.
What if you tried going to sleep again here?
Yeah, sleeping within a sleep. That might be a good idea.
Inception.
You guys want anything in here, or I just wanted to show you what a
I'd like to
physical
see the
representation of
cards,
what that is. Oh, you want to see the cards?
Baba Mishka is eyeing on your, but she points to you, Walton, on your back, in your hand.
I couldn't. What'd you say?
In your hand, this sword.
Yes. Is my sword glowing or doing anything like that?
No,
Alright, so we're chilling. Not.
but she waves a hand and it begins to.
Oh.
Oh.
This is
What?
As soon as it starts to glow, I'm gonna hold up. This only glows for one reason.
Yes. It is incredible. She waves again and it ceases to glow. Do you know what is in this sword, this
Yes.
the
I
nail.
do. Yes. 1 of 4.
This is good. This is exciting. Course, Roy, course, what do I like to call you, dear?
I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Yes. Course, what do I like to call you, Roy? Course, is it which? She turns to Curse. I like to call you Roy or Curse. Which do you
That
You
yes.
brought such interesting friends, Roy. Thank you. This is beautiful. This sword could do much.
But by the way, players, you've never heard Curse been recognized as Roy. I guess your characters have. You as players have heard of Curse being mentioned as
A
Roy,
long time
but
ago, yeah, I forgot about that.
but not as characters.
Wait, did I know this? Because I mean, we had some bonding back at the tavern.
Yes, little guy knows, or Gabriel knows about
what I thought.
Roy. Yes,
I just wanted to point out it was special.
yes. Yep.
Very good, very good.
There is not as much time as I thought. You are. I thought I would see you many times, and I may yet, but time is short, and you need something.
Do we?
What are you?
I do not usually give things out for free, but she taps the end of your blade before you can even react, and it springs to life as a magical weapon. Let me send you the description for the nail. Blake.
Wait, did you say the description of the nail?
Come on.
Yeah, well,
Another.
Gabriel was already taking some Hollow Knight inspiration, so I figured.
I like it.
Just we need some more Hollow Knight.
Cracked.
I would someday. Someday you should give me something for that, but right now is not the time.
So what happened to his sword?
It all the time it is glowing now. What was once a broken hilt becomes a sort of well of glowing golden magical energy. You would know, Volton, that at any time you can choose to make it appear as an ordinary longsword.
That's not fun.
But
I think it was like, the blade is shattered halfway down, but then the rest of the sword is like a spectral, almost like a lightsaber looking thing attached onto the metal of the blade. Like
Come
this
on.
glowing orange gold energy.
yeah.
Yes.
And now it's like a one-handed sword, but it's the size of a great sword. When fully activated, that thing's a 6-foot long blade. Like, it's ridiculous.
You know it's the size of another person.
That's fantastic. It's taller than I am.
Okay.
In both in game and real life.
Same here.
Ascertain whether
Not in real life.
it seems like Baba Mishka actually wants to help us, or is
You're so.
up to nefarious things.
Oh, I just like to stir the pot, dear. Old ladies like me do not get excitement often. I do not see many beautiful young men coming in.
Hey, yo.
I fix my gaze directly on her. Huh.
She cries and grins.
I don't. There might be a blush. There could be, not because she's an old woman, but Dravik just doesn't really.
Receive compliments.
He doesn't receive
often.
compliments often.
No.
That's disturbing.
Huh.
You're all very sweet. Is there anything else you would like? Any, I do run a shop. It's not all the freebies.
Steven likes to know. Do you believe in God?
Yes.
She's
The
Russian.
Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth?
Yes.
Do you believe
Right, check.
Jesus Christ is only Son of-
Do you believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church?
Though I have not been.
Are you about to baptize, bro? Baptize her. Baptize her. Baptize her now.
Who brought water?
I know many things. I know most things, I would say.
But do you know the living God on an intimate, personal level?
No.
Do
Yeah,
you know the Muffin Man?
Not really. But he is good. You should talk to him sometime.
Who? The Muffin Man?
What man?
I heard someone say that. Anyways,
I am going to walk up to Baba Mishka. Do you know of a way to break this curse that has been put on me?
Which one?
Excuse me.
Oh.
Yes,
don't know.
I sense approximately 12 curses on you, actually.
How many years was it that you were where you were?
I don't know.
I do. There were many curses, at least in that time. What are symptoms are you experiencing that you would like to be remedied?
I only eat flesh.
And that's the main one?
Don't know. I don't know where my battle prowess lies and where this curse.
Oh, you are
is.
just scrappy. Don't you worry about that. No. So, well, if would you like me to keep more things close to the chest, be a little mysterious, or would you like me to tell you things before you buy?
Steven is listening intently to this conversation.
I guess I'd like to know
Oh,
things.
all right. Well, you are not super living.
No, that's true. Yeah, I don't need to breathe.
Yeah. No. Okay. No. But the things that do not live, they eat flesh. You have, as it were, a sort of bigger fish before the hunger for human flesh thing happens.
I?
So, if you, making someone have a good stomach, this is having a new body is a little more, I would
Yes.
have to ask your god to put it in the right. I would have to outsource putting the soul in, and it is hard.
There's no way to heal my body.
Oh, oh, time. You are so clever. You are so, all right, all right. We could. Mm, mm, well,
It is fine. I'll
I
figure
could,
it out.
but it may come with some. Uh, it would be a different body. You would have to adjust. No sleeping for at least 48 hours. Some indigestion would be predictable.
I've had indigestion for my entire time of cursed.
Drunk.
Yes.
Before we go to such extreme measures, I think we ought to have a conversation first.
No, I'm. Thank you for your information.
Of course.
I do not wish to trade one curse for another.
Ah,
I'll find my own way to it.
it is so.
Unless it's that curse.
Well, if anyone else wants a curse, I'm sure I could make this happen. Or a body. I can do many things.
I don't like her.
Real talk here. Does curse draw another card here?
I think we all got to draw a card.
No, these
No.
are pagan cards. Like you wouldn't do that.
The cards are special to the gambler.
He said she knows God.
Everyone has different gifts. And I do not know God. I know about him.
Hmm.
When you get as old as I am, you have friends who have friends who have friends.
Yeah, but do you want to know God?
Who are you?
I am Baba Mishka.
That.
This is my name.
This
What
is
do you?
my name.
How old? Well, that's not a great question to
Oh.
ask a lady.
How much do you weigh?
That's good.
Where are you from? Where? What is this place?
This is my shop. She's not. It's you. I don't think you could really grasp the. You could maybe get the fundamentals of an extra-dimensional space, but the mechanics are heavy. Yes.
What's Katya doing right now?
Katya is just kind of quietly, dourly looking at the ware. It looks like there's a lot on her mind that she just doesn't really want to mess with right now. Well, we should. People do not have all day. It is time is short. Shorter than I expected. It is frightening. Belashira is almost done with, or is starting in the middle of this ritual. You have at most a couple of days, couple of minutes or hours. I do not know. You do not have a lot of time to stop her.
Could you bring us? Could you put us to her?
Oh, this is good. I could do so. Is there something you all would be willing to, trade or give to do such a thing?
No.
Well, what kind of things do you trade?
Lots. No money, no money. This is not of interest.
That's
to
good.
me.
I don't have any.
Keepsakes and favors and all of these things. If you have something to add to the shop, trading favors for items is how all of these came to be. There is so much here. It is so much. That was not very ladylike. I tell you what. How attached are you to? I don't know. A piece of magical, a magical thing that you have, or I don't know, memories, or I don't know, any sort of things. I could. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I know what you really need. I pull out a Bible.
She pulls one out as well.
Which version?
You need to read this better then.
She actually pulls out, and you would recognize this because she wants you to, a +3. What's that? The Tasha's item for clerics. So like,
I don't know what it's called, but I think I know what you're talking about.
the like holy symbol that recharges your channel divinity.
Oh,
Rick. I have one. It is a good read. It is not quite right, but it is almost. And it is true. Well, so you would say.
I'm going to. I'll
I
step.
think we best be going.
Yes. Volten.
I'll take both shields off my back. You may have one of these, if I might ask a question which you will answer.
And I don't suppose I could ask what this question is.
I'm gonna step forward and like whisper to her.
oh, come on.
Ooh.
Side chat, side chat.
Bolton going like pagan at the end of his life.
What's that?
What happened to my wife?
Oh, this is good. She will take the Shield of Missile Attraction. Know that the curse remains.
It does. I'm perfectly content with that.
Yup.
Wait, there's a curse with that?
Well, the curse is really just any range attack on anyone within 10 feet of me is automatically redirected to me, whether I have the shield on or not.
Huh.
Just like, great.
Alton, how old are you?
I probably don't remember my exact age, but I'm mid to late 50s.
Okay.
I would have lost her about 25 to 30 years ago. Remember when I came back from Crusade and she was just gone.
She takes the shield and says, "For the other shield, I would bring her right here."
Frick.
And no, it is not a trick. I'm not a devil. I do not deal in half-truths and...
What are you?
Anything else? I have a sort of like Scrabble, like through my person, open my bag, and I'll take out the horn of silent alarm and like offer that to her, all this sort of stuff. Sort of almost frantically dumping stuff out on the few bottles of holy water, my rosary of iron will, like. I need a shield.
You need it. Or do you need your wife?
That I am ready to part with at the appropriate time.
Well,
But that is not. I
I
not
promise
begin.
you an answer to the question. And you see your wife's perspective is much as you'd expected. Looking out through her eyes, you understand it. And you see a suitor come during the crusade, someone of very high regard, a lord. And no was not an option.
Do I recognize this lord?
Of course you do.
Farquaad.
Right. Wait. Is there a name for this guy without we're getting?
I don't have a name for it. His,
All right,
name,
all right,
his name didn't really matter, to be honest.
all right.
Not to you, well, yeah, to you, but like.
And where is she now? Is she still alive?
That is another question.
Attack.
Yeah, my grip is definitely tightening on my sword.
Curse will grab his lucky coin, set it on the counter, and shift it forward.
He snaps it up readily. You see again through her eyes, Volton, the present, and you can tell it's the present. You just like get that sense. It's kind of like dream logic.
Mhm.
And you see her riding a horse with only one sort of escort alongside her, gazing melancholically at a very impressive fortress, which is her home.
Mm.
Do we have any idea where?
You would know where this is, for sure, for sure.
Okay. Great.
Hoofda.
I want to draw from the deck.
The deck is...
Could this... I don't know what it does, but...
It does many things. You are... Well, it could kill as readily as it brought life.
Could it allow me to change the past?
There is a chance. One sec. Actually, that might not be true. Let me check whether it can change the distant past.
Mhm.
I know that it can change the past, but I don't know. I don't know the time limit on that. Pardon me. You know what? Actually, I'm the DM, and that's not that's the reason it wouldn't be able to change the distant past is so that it doesn't like break canon.
It just doesn't break the entire world, yeah.
I don't think this is earth shattering enough to warrant that drawback. There is a chance. It is not high.
How many times may I draw from it?
Well, if I draw from the deck, can he draw from the deck?
Curse. The deck is.
How about we don't draw from decks?
Are you
That
sure
are
this is
big.
safe?
Draw this thing.
So, which of these?
Are you sure this is safe, Volton? You don't seem like that.
Oh, it's absolutely not safe. My safety is of little concern.
Yeah, but your faith is of great concern.
I am of no conviction that this is against my faith.
They are literally tarot cards.
Not quite. Presentation is one thing, the substance is something else.
That is true. They do not divine the future. They're terrible for that. You should not use them as such.
I am
guess
thinking about
I'm
this.
a
And
little bit
theologically, if this is heresy, then any magic spell ever cast without the explicit confirmation of our God would be heresy. Any
Yeah, y'all are
hedge
heretics.
fireball.
Dan.
be
Dan in the background.
Oof.
Dapper Dan.
Look sharp.
Fireball.
There's two.
I'm gonna do it. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Curse, what will you trade for him to do that?
Can I draw as well? If I draw, can he draw too?
So once again, as she has stated, the deck is your gift, which is to say, if you want to use, if anyone wants to use it, you will be paying the price.
Okay.
What is?
Can I give her my horn of silent alarm? Will that give me a
Oh, I do not have the right spells to help with this.
What spells do you think would help? I'm curious. I know many.
I don't know. I just
If
feel
you
like
would like to know some, I could tell you, show you.
What about? I know you said you don't want money.
No.
This is money, but it is more significant. It is the exact
don't
vault. The exact vault to the Lycerian family fortune.
This is good. You Volten, and now I am curious. And what do you wish to do? What is? How do you? What is your plan?
I'm not really sure, but if this gives me the chance to... I need no wealth nor position. I simply... The greatest thing I have lost in this life is my family. If they may be alive, they are shattered and scattered across the Sword Coast. If I could but have that, any price would be worth it. Including the thing that made our family great, our estate in the Amber Hills, and everything that we own. That can be replaced.
Oh, it is Lord Neverember. I didn't realize that.
I freaking hate that guy.
Yeah. And is it just the one son that you have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great. This is one. With family, you ask for two. You could be very comfortable in Blindenstone. I could make it so. You could be fairly uncomfortable, but live with a bunch of Catholics in the tunnels under here. That would be fun, eh?
They do not belong down here.
Ah. You have a quest to complete first. You should ask me when this is through. Yes? One more day. I will be here.
We will see if I will be.
We will see. Is anyone else interested in buying? If not, I will see you to your business.
Curse will draw a card, and turn towards Volton. I'll do my best if grants any way towards your goal. Yeah, Curse will go to the counter and go.
First time. You have. I am not going to survive the week. Of that I am convinced. You have much left to live for.
I've gambled enough to know the difference between a good and bad bet. This is already a bad bet. But
You know the lost cause fallacy, yes? Or the sunk cost, excuse me.
no. No, I don't.
There's a line of thinking that if one has already put enough money into a bad investment, and it's not turning out well, they've already put so much in that they might as well keep digging down. Cut and run while you can. You do not have to do this for me.
Katya speaks up. Quietly, not necessarily as part of your conversation, but loud enough for Curse to hear. Curse is considered my charge. Would I then be his to trade away if he so sought? And Baba Mishka smiles.
I was actually thinking about this. And Curse was thinking about that too. Oh.
He's fallen in love so fast, though.
How could he
Nick's
let it
gonna
go?
give her a goodbye kiss.
Mishka asks, she responds, do you mean your charge to him? Or you? Katya simply nods. And Baba Mishka smiles and nods back.
So, is this simply for Volton to draw a card? Or is this to simply I guess I'm confused what this trade is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're buying.
That is fine. You all need some time to be creative about this. Go now. I will be here tomorrow if Volten is.
How do we go?
So, you came once, surely you can come again.
Well, no, I'm saying, how do we leave now?
Is there a door behind us?
No. You simply ask. Shoo shoo. And you all wake up at camp. Whatever time you would have woken.
I hate that in every way.
But we got a long rest though.
Yeah, it's all worth it now.
Yeah.
What a hell of a
I like for a long rest.
That's the most stressful long rest I've ever seen.
I wake up with 30 less hit points.
So I just want to tell people. So I texted Thomas, and I told him I'm just imagining I'm skittering around on all 6 of my limbs, walking around like General Grievous, That's all I could think of. Well, you guys are actually doing productive things. That's all I could think of me walking around with doing.
You are sort of a bug, General Grievous, for sure.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
So
Kinda
funny.
sick.
Come on.
Curse will wake up and kind of go out. Of course, we just saw each other, so it's like we all kind of like Curse like meets you guys, kind of awkwardly like hi again.
That wasn't just a dream. You were all there too. Yes.
Curse pats himself down, and confirms that he no longer has his lucky coin.
Oh.
It was
I'll
real.
raise a hand towards you, Curse. And then put it on your shoulder. If we make it out of this, there's a fat stack of gold on the overworld for you.
Yeah. There's potentially more than that. I have some explaining to do.
Yes. Perhaps you do, Roy.
Is your middle name Lee?
No. I've kind of mentioned before, I was never always a UNT. And he still has the Joker card from the deck, so he'll present the Joker card. I was a son to to the Snake Eyes, which was a casino up on the surface. I was born as a high elf named Roy Gimber. After some, you guys understand my confliction with gambling. That was adopted at a very young age. I got very good very quickly. I was given the opportunity to become the owner of the Snake Eyes, and I failed. I tricked them too much, I guess, and had to leave. And I've been leaving ever since. Because of the lack of gambling from my home, I quickly went from a cycle of finding things to make money and then spending that money. One of those excursions was to a temple in a deep, deep cave. The temple was a UNT temple, and I was transformed into one. I was very lucky to escape, and I found my home in the Underdark. I'm cursed now because I am.
So is everyone here cursed?
In a certain way.
You hear Gabriel pipe up. I think I've been blessed by the Lord because I'm alive today.
Yeah. All the others, though.
Yes, in our own way, yes, we are all cursed.
I don't know. Phineas looks like he's not cursed.
Except
He poses
Phineas.
off in distance. I think he's thriving. I don't think he's doing quite well, actually.
Question, Curse.
Hmm.
Or Roy. Roy. It's Roy.
Curse is fine.
No, it's not. Are you are you actually like cursed? Or what is like how did that happen?
There are two ways to become a UNT. You're either born or transformed. I was transformed. So it's a ritual essentially. So in a very simple sense, it's a curse.
And this was forcibly done to you.
For
then-
punishment for being in the temple without them knowing.
And then they let you go, or you escaped. You maintain no connection with that.
I escaped. I was imprisoned for years there, and I just, with the slyness that I am, I guess I just left.
Why do you have no family to return to?
I don't know. When I was too afraid to tell my father that I failed his business, and before I could tell him, all this happened, so he probably thinks that I'm dead. Long dead. But I don't know if he's around. Don't know if my mom is still around.
Brother Steven, he like looks at you with his, big brown eyes. He says, "Do you wish to be free?"
I wish to be content with the decisions I've made. I've adopted what I am and who I am.
What do you think you are?
I'm not Curse nor Roy. I'm not a UNT nor a High Elf. I'm definitely a different person than I was before you guys, and I'm physically and mentally a different person than I was when I was a High Elf. So, at the moment, a combination of at the moment, staying as UNT is fine by me. But
I disagree, Roy. I think you are what you were made to be. You know, the purpose of medicine isn't to transform, but to restore to what one was. Do you believe that God can restore you to what you were?
I have read that it can be done. I've seen with the books that you have given me, I see that connection. Now, do I believe it for myself? Not yet.
But do you wish to be free? Do you wish to be what you were made?
Absolutely.
Here, let me pray with you, Roy.
Okay.
I have no idea this is gonna work, Tom, mechanically speaking. But
It's
Oh
not
no.
the work of God.
Stephen, Brother Stephen, kneels with you, Curse. For flavor, I'm gonna cast continual flame on your head as I'm praying.
Oh, come
Uh,
on.
That's awesome.
and then he's just going to call upon the Holy Spirit. He's going to call upon Saint Paul, who was, who has experienced the healing power of God, and ask for his intercession. And he's going to attempt to cast Greater Restoration on Curse, which has the clause in it removing a curse. So
Everyone forgets that his name is Curse. We only know him as Roy now.
What if you just delete him from existence?
No more
That's what I'm
curse.
thinking too.
You have removed curse.
Curse. Spontaneous.
Removed curse.
please work whether
It's
this
like,
is
no,
going to
you are not what you're meant to be.
restore him to being an elf, or keep him as a Yuan-Ti, or whatever it will be. But I hope to remove whatever burden is on him.
Roy, your eyes are closed. And Brother Stephen, as you begin to pray and open your eyes, you have the authority to lay hands on people, and so you do. And as you open your eyes, you can see all around you spirits of St. Paul, whom you called upon specifically, St. Stephen, after whom you have taken your name, Peter, whose shadow was known to heal. But you see also the woman who touched the hem of Jesus' cloak. You see the man at the pool of Bethsaida whose legs were healed. You see the man at the temple gate. You see so many people in this room. The Greater Restoration spell does not have the power to remove this effect. But God does. Adam.
Tom.
God works in our life in sort of, in as much as we participate with His grace. What do you think that Roy or Curse looks like, and to what degree do you believe he receives the healing of God? Do you think his soul is willing?
Yeah. I think as Roy looks at, as he's in prayer, as he remembers the joy that he had with his family. He sees the joy that he had when visiting with people. He remembered how much of a joy it was to be social with people, with others. Now that social environment was gambling, but he forgot how much of a enjoyment that was. Just the essence of socializing. And then he makes that connection back after years of being by himself and years of isolation forced upon him. He now has another family with him. and this
The vision
fam
of the prodigal son be playing.
And he will now curse Roy still believes that he's Curse, but I think that for him to fully remove his curse that he has, he needs to not constantly remember that he has it. That constant reminder is the body that he has. So, as this flame that's upon his head, it begins to burn brighter and brighter, and envelops Curse. It eventually reveals into a back into Roy, a high elf, in very, very stingy clothing. A lot taller than what he actually, now a lot taller. But
Yes, increasing that average
That
height.
was above you begins to turn from a sort of red tongue to a burning white, and suddenly you begin to glow brightly. When the glowing fades, and you return to your normal body, it is Roy again. And the clothing is the same.
yeah. Now his cloak is magical, so I think it formed, but the things underneath it are a little different. Roy no longer slouches. He is straight. He's proper. Nice, clean face. He looks like a high elf. And like very, very. He would look very dapper in a suit. Of course, he's not wearing one. So
The texture of the world around you is so different. You no longer have scales. Your eyes are different. Your tongue doesn't see.
well,
Fair. That's fair.
we have to change a feat then.
It's like there are many like
Yeah, I know. We're fine. We're fine.
Your tongue doesn't
Now.
see.
you can recognize the effects of the reincarnate spell. This was a lucky draw. Reincarnate has a very fine chance to put, like, obviously it's a spell that's designed to put someone in a new body. I don't think you've ever seen a divine caster who had access to that, which is interesting. That's exciting. And that's it.
Dope. We've had 3 characters transform.
I know. I didn't really want to do it, to be fair, but
Come on.
4, maybe 5.
well, we had Mac transform his eyeballs. We had myself, him.
Speaking of, Molten,
Yeah.
is your leprosy cured right now?
I didn't think I was being prayed for.
Okay, great. To simply be in the presence of such holiness may have that effect, to be totally real with you.
I was in the back going full charismatic, praying in tongues. You know,
God, isn't it?
I like start to think that I got a couple of like inches taller and I grew another set of arms and I also just gained 10 levels and in everything.
You'll notice that like halfway through what was going on with Roy, Stephen actually just backed away and was like, "I have no idea what's happening."
I figured this feel better afterwards.
He's figuring that.
I'm just going for the feel goods.
This was not what I expected, but
I dealt with mind flayers and an arch hag in the last 24 hours, but this is.
I know.
Me, little past me.
Alright.
I think Vaulton probably did receive something, but nothing of it was on the exterior. That he's perfectly content with his exterior. Like he doesn't believe he needs to be healed. I think it's exactly as it's intended to be.
Okay, that's the thing that will remain on his side.
I think there was something interiorly that because he was not actually praying in tongues and actually being a serious person.
Right.
Internally, Gabriel felt like he got 2 levels.
Good. I'm glad he feels that way.
I'm glad you got the confidence of 2 levels. I think at this point there's about a constant every 2 to 4 minutes a stomach grumble that comes from Dravik, and internally through that divine magic and restoration, like that hunger was lessened to like maybe not noticeably, but noticeably for him that his stomach does not growl every 2 to 4 minutes.
Now every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It
Maybe a little bit
sounded
longer than
before
that.
like there was a small and angry dog living in his abdomen,
Yeah.
and it no longer sounds like that.
Mm-hmm. And like satiated in some way.
Yeah.
And a similar presence to when he encountered the Eucharist for the first time.
Mm. Don't worry, Dravik. We'll get to you soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little bit.
Alright. Roy, when he gets done, Roy will look at his hands. And will just give me a moment, and he'll just leave. Not very far, but just out of earshot, and just be to himself for a bit.
On our daily Katya check, she is standing in stunned silence. Tears are all over her face. That was crazy, and
Every party needs a Katya, the normal person in the group.
she has experienced for the very first time a most wondrous and profound experience of the healing power of Christ.
She's Catholic now, right?
If she wasn't before.
Stephen looks straight into the Mac's funky eye and winks.
Yeah, you dog.
Mac, you've seen that before. Come on now.
Well, that was fun.
That was wild. That's really cool. So the real question here is: does Curse keep any of his UNT powers, or is he now a high elf?
Speak up to Adam.
I'll change my race to high elf.
Okay.
You no longer have suggestion. How does
Correct.
that make you feel?
You can't have
okay.
snakes anymore.
No.
Womp womp.
No
Yeah.
more
Oh,
snakes.
for all the snakes that we've run into at this point in time in the campaign.
Right.
Yeah. I need to change it, actually. I don't even know what a high elf does, to be honest.
actually way better than Yuan-Ti in this particular campaign.
Is it really?
Yeah. You have advantage on 2 eye rays.
Well, I had. Oh, yeah. Is it advantage on saving throws? Is what it is?
No, versus being charmed and frightened.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Steven literally just like cast a spell, felt the magic, like leave him, the divine magic, and then just was like, it's still going. What is happening?
Come thou fount of every magic. Make my snake friend into human.
Into elf.
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
Yeah.
Very good.
Whoa.
The thing is that I'm so curious. Again, this is me as Thomas talking. If I were to ever cast Greater Restoration on Mag, because it technically can remove the curse of a magic item. Like, remove a cursed magic item. I was like, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's also like an artifact that's kind of ridiculous, though, too.
Is the item actually cursed?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would just like
think
to
I
see
can
what
revive
would
you
happen
now,
if we
you
just
know?
if let's just find like this pool of just pure raw magic and just throw Gabriel into it.
Okay.
He would evolve again.
After a moment, Roy, what does it look like as you rejoin the party?
He's a dwarf now.
Well, yeah, he's a dwarf now. Curse. Sorry, Roy. I just need to start calling him Roy now. He's Roy now.
Yeah, a lot of new name changes. Hi, Roy.
Yeah. He has cleaned himself off now. He is like straightened up everything. His composure is a little better. But you can very easily tell that he's staging it. But yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, he still will feel the consequences of sin, you know.
Yep. But he's just there, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it might be. Well, the crazy grandma said that we do not have much time, so I think it might be good to march.
Let's
I
go.
concur.
We're marching.
Let's.
Gonna be
Which direction are we? Someone point me in the right direction.
Curse is actually 10
Someone
and a half feet
literally
away from.
Turn
from
me
it.
and point me in the right direction, and we'll go.
Here, Volton. You feel like a little hand on your elbow. And,
I just start walking.
Okay.
let us face the final end.
We're all in this together. One, no,
You have been
I was-
traveling through this place for what feels like years. And it's always been terrible, the whole time. As you continue, this time, you see familiar fungus formations, but you could swear, instead of sort of rounded mushroom tops, you see 2 little rings, and you could swear it's looking at you. Everything you can see as you move forward, it is as though the world itself is pointed in your direction.
Whoa.
And eventually, you come to a lake. A sort of there's a stream of water that begins. It trickles about you, and you can see it leading to a larger body.
We are one body.
A hollow in the cave. As you've found many before. Some of them were good, but none of the ones we've talked about. This is where, if you wish, you may join me on Foundry to just take a look. As in this little cave hollow, you see the water sort of fill into a pond, which is not large in the area sense. Like the circumference of it really isn't much. Have I activated the scene?
Yeah, the
No,
screen
go
is
ahead.
currently black.
I'm downloading. There. I'm
I see
seeing
Gleaming Stone.
It's Blingden Stone or High Netheril. The two out.
Underdark Lake.
It's
Toggle navigation. Is it activate?
Oh, there we go.
Something changed. Oh. We are one body. Neutral party.
Those look scary.
Oh, that's some.
You can see 3 enormous figures across the pond. 2 stone giants, titanic. I mean, these guys are well over 20 feet tall.
Oh, that's fine.
3,
I've been
over
bigger.
3 times the size of any of you. And their eye sockets are vacant, and the eyes that were once within float in a halo around their head. The synaptic nerves kind of dangle around their ears,
Fun.
and you see a beholder.
I behold them.
This is not the last fight, but it is the next step on the way. Do we have?
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
We are the Transformers.
Yeah. I was thinking if there's general themes with every campaign, and this one's just we could just label it as baptism.
Yeah. Yeah.
For everyone,
Um,
more fun.
I didn't really want to transfer. That looks amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Is it paper?
This wing is. The
Oh,
rest
okay.
of it's 3D printed.
I see.
I accidentally printed out 2 of these side of wings, and I had half of one. So then it's gonna have.
That
This is
looks
for it's for
So
a
you have
final
a 3D
boss.
printer then? Or
I have a 3D printer. Yeah. I Facebook Marketplace it. So, but the
Wait, hold on.
it's
You-
for
Oh, okay. Never mind.
it's our final boss fight for the Loris guys for this semester. So they're gonna be defending Waterdeep against a dragon. So he's also the dragon's a spellcaster and has been toying with them for a while. So I think they're just gonna my hope is that they set up city defenses, they shoot off the wing of the dragon, and he goes down, they go to find him and kill him, and then this magical wing erupts from the stump, and then they get really scared, and I kill them all. So
Yeah.
I might at some point do it, but it might be a meme. But I kind of want to just cast Continual Flame on Mac because it just can't be dispelled. It can be dispelled, but it's just
You're just gonna
lasts
just set
forever.
me on fire constantly?
I can literally, it just lasts until dispelled. So it's
Dude, it's this spell is super flavorful. I think it's a little useless,
yeah.
but it's really awesome.
it's
It's
entirely
it doesn't actually set anything on fire or anything. It just it's
No.
gives off light.
It's a source of light, I think. Yeah, but the aesthetic is immaculate,
Yeah.
but just kind of funny.
You can basically turn yourself into a fire genasi without being.
True.
No,
I think
you can dispel it. You totally can dispel it.
Yeah.
Well, you can dispel it, but I'm saying like it just lasts indefinitely. Like there's no end to the spell.
Yeah,
It's just
you
like,
have to
like,
counterspell it.
It'd be a cool,
That's
flavorful
actually-
like,
magic.
spell on an enchanted like magic item.
Is it
Yeah.
like concentration
sure.
or anything, or do you just cast it and it stays there?
It's not
Suicide.
any concentration.
This is probably
Yeah, it just stays. That's crazy.
That is good.
It's just feels like so easy to troll with too. It's just can literally just it'll just sit on someone until they, especially if it's like a martial build, they just like can't get rid of it.
Cast on your rogue and make it impossible for him to stealth anywhere.
That'd be so funny. But like where they can't see it. Like yeah.
Like on the small of their back.
Yeah, and it's just flame just kinda going. That'd be funny.
The only issue is that it can be covered, so that's
Yeah.
the issue.
Yes.
You can put a bushel basket over it. That is
Yeah.
Now you have a bushel basket on your head.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
Thomas? Yeah.
It's my sister's fiance's bachelor party, and we're backpacking in the sand dunes, Sand Dune National Park, in Colorado. So there's like literally right now, the snow melt basically creates this like lake slash river in the sand dunes, and so it's basically like a beach day with
Mhm.
freezing cold water, and
In
then
the
and then
mountains.
we're basically just gonna it comes off from the mountains into the dunes, creates this like little river, and then we're basically just gonna go like a mile in like of hiking in the sand basically, and then
Wow.
camp there. So it's gonna be like big dune vibes.
So you
Like
don't have to be like a beach guy or a mountain guy. You can be both.
That's cool.
you can be both, but but literally that only lasts for like 2 weeks, and then it just gets absorbed into the sand. So
Whoa.
It's
It
but
is
for 2 weeks, it's pretty awesome.
That's really
oh,
cool.
that sounds so cool. Oh. Yeah.
Now picture this. We take those 2 weeks. Next year, that's our in-person session. We hike out,
Bro.
Dude,
rough it, and then have
You
like a
be
little
in the
fire
wilderness.
and just
say less.
that'd be
Yeah,
crazy, bro. I'd go
Say
crazy.
less.
up on the cot.
Yeah, baby. Actually, it's just the battle map is giant. It's drawn in the sand, and we get to stand in the place of our player.
There we
Oh,
go.
come on.
Like the
Everyone's
campfire
got
scenes are
blades,
legit.
swords.
Just us talking around the campfire. It just it's cool.
It's me 40 feet away saying, "Hey DM, can I do this?"
Lightsaber duels in the dark.
Oh,
I jumped over this 30-foot gap. I don't know. Try.
People
Yeah.
come over from like the other side of the dune, and they're like we're being invaded. We all like roll for initiative. We all start charging them. They're like, what? And now we're officially LARPing.
yep. Pulls out AR. I cast Eldritch Blast.
I critted him. Come on.
I mean, honestly, just grab a bucket of Tannerite, and then anytime someone casts Fireball, just,
Most expensive D&D session you've ever played.
come on. But it's awesome. It's awesome.
Lightning bolt. I just sprint in an 80-foot line. and
Yeah.
Get it like with a taser. Whoever and you shock them. You shock everyone once on the way, and everyone who failed their save, you get
On the way back.
There we go.
That's half damage, baby.
Yeah. Actual pain is happening in it. Yeah. A truly in-person session is 4D.
Man,
Stakes in it.
20 level fighter goes hard at 4 attacks.
Now I'm just gonna punch you 4 times.
Yeah. I would like to rage.
Guys, all I'm saying is that Pope Francis died, right? We need Pope Michael the First in there. If Pope Michael the First like actually becomes like named Pope, he's black, I'm literally quitting everything and dedicating my entire life to the prophetic mission of the universe as an
You found the vocation.
Do it.
I did.
Honestly, that's like a possibility. You know, you just get Cardinal Sarah,
and he gets elected.
Yeah.
And he names, like I'll be Poke Michael. It's like this.
Isn't he one of the candidates actually? Right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
I
I mean,
know
like,
like
he
anyone
is,
is. I know,
he's
but
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
People talk about that.
In the talk, in all the
He's top 10.
Yeah.
But I
There's
don't know
this
what we're
Nigerian
talking
guy,
about, though.
who looked
No,
pretty cool,
nobody was. He was out of the woodworks for sure.
and they all look great. They all look great.
They look amazing. I love how they look. They look so good. I've never seen any
Fantastic.
better candidates in my life. Never.
I just reflecting the other day on just how ubiquitous, just universal the Trump impression. Like everyone has a Trump impression. Very few people have a good Trump impression, but everyone has a Trump impression. They'll break it out at any time for any reason. It's like that's cultural.
I,
It's just.
I
It's
don't know
a-
what you're talking about.
I mean, honestly, yeah. Talk about
Like not everyone has an Obama impression, or and most of us have a Joe Biden impression because anyone can do a Joe Biden impression. But it's like
Joe Biden impression.
Sleepy Joe.
phenomenal.
I have people at work to just refer to him as Sleepy Joe.
classic.
But that's the
That
kind of
checks out.
that's kind of the shop I work at. But you know, whatever.
Joe Biden reminds me of the like Gary Busey deep fake. They're like, let's talk about butter
Yeah.
But if you
Boys,
don't-
I gotta go. Thomas, I'll see you later.
Yes, I'm also gonna.
See
be
ya.
taking a-